Sofa. Not literally, but no. Anyway, it's time now for my next guest. Now, this lady has created some of comedy's most memorable characters and is one half of the most successful female British double act of all time. She's now starring in another of her own creations. It's called Jam in Jerusalem. Will you please welcome the absolutely fabulous Miss Jennifer Saunders? Let me hear you. Set yourself down, Jennifer.
I shall. Oh.
Who's it? I can't see. Who've they put up there?
I don't know who that is.
Oh, she's popped in here a couple of times. She's a nice lady.
Well, she's very pushy.
Can I have your honest opinion?
Yeah.
What do you think of this cover on this sofa? Because it's...
Did you make it yourself?
I didn't. It looks like I did.
It's...
In a black house with a pair of boxing gloves on. On medication.
It could be cool. Are we wrong? Is it awful?
I don't know. I can't decide,
No,
you see.
I think it's halfway between. In America, it's kind of Martha Stewart, is it?
Oh,
is
yeah,
it
in America, you'd find that on Madison Avenue in a
Yeah.
fancy shop, wouldn't you? You know,
Yeah.
worth a fortune. But here, I think eBay, probably.
Probably.
Yeah, if we're lucky.
I would.
Listen, congratulations on Jam in Jerusalem.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, and it's
Thank
done
you.
huge in the ratings. It's done really well.
It's done really well, yeah.
Did you enjoy filming it?
We had just a ball. I
It
mean, can
looks
you
it.
imagine?
Yeah.
You know, most of the cast send their love to you, by the way.
Oh, smashing.
I'm sure you've had evenings with them.
I said... Jennifer, it's all lies!
It was extraordinarily good fun. I mean, there's just all those girls, you know. We were down in Devon, staying in a pub. I mean, what more could you want? It was late nights and a lot of drinking.
I'm jealous. I'm so jealous.
It was good fun. Very good fun.
Is it based on anything from your own life? Because I know you live in the country.
I wrote it because of the great life I was having down there, you know, living in Devon, and about a community and about just generally how nice people can actually be, you know. And it doesn't have to be sort of finger down the throat time.
Yeah.
But it's about how a community works, and it is. It's but the fact that it's a nurse. It's actually based on a friend of mine called Cindy, who was a practice nurse, and all the sort of phlebotomy arms and all that. It's all based on her, really.
And what do the WI think about it?
They've been extremely good, and they helped us out a lot. The WI in the town that we film in, North Taunton, gave us a lot, baked us cakes. I mean, they were just lovely. And we got invited to their meeting, and they sang Jam in Jerusalem. Jerusalem for us.
You see, I didn't think they did that, because I got asked to speak at the WI.
No, they do. They do sing it.
And they did?
Yeah.
And it's amazing. There's something very reassuring about the WI, I think.
Very nice. They're extremely nice people.
I mean, like that. I mean, I don't want to offend the WI, but that's the sort of... They'd all sit round, wouldn't they? And, you know, like...
Yeah, there's a lot of craft.
Yeah, I'll probably get thousands of letters now. WI women going, how dare you, we don't like anything as catty as that. But what I love it, you've written this series, but you're not greedy because you're not the main character.
I wrote it for Sue, because... I met Sue in a pub in Devon, as you do.
As you do.
I said, I thought she'd be great for that character. And so I wrote it with Sue in mind, and she agreed to do it, which I was thankful for.
Now, whose idea was it to transform that exotic creature, Joanna Lumley?
Her own.
She's unbelievable. I mean, is there anything Joanna Lumley won't do? She doesn't mind, does she?
I can honestly tell you there isn't. There isn't. What, I'm telling you, are you kidding?
Look at her.
She's fantastic.
The same way
Obviously, she hadn't been to makeup then, but it's a bit before.
Is that first thing in the morning?
It's hilarious, because she loves playing old people. When we did Ab Fab, and we used to do the aging process sometimes, she just made me laugh. Honestly, pee with laughter. And so I said, next time, you're just going to be this old person. And, you know, she came up with the idea, so it was...
Because when she was chasing the donkey, it's the episode that hasn't been shown yet, isn't it, about beating the boundaries? She's hilarious.
Yeah.
Tossing around with this bridle, with this donkey. She eventually gets it, by the way. I won't ruin it for you. But it's...
No,
I mean...
she's extra. And you can see, the strange thing is, because Joanna's normally so glamorous, and everywhere you go with Joanna, there'll be a certain age of man that will just start to sort of bristle a little bit and start to get a bit sweaty palms and come over and say, I believe I met you once, Miss Lumley, in 1962. Do you remember me? And she'll go, of course I remember you, darling. How lovely to see you again. And it happens like 10 times a night, you know. And, of course, dressed like this, it's hilarious. You say, have you met Joanna Lumley? Have you met Joanna? It's so funny.
Now, this week, this is because they sent me the tape early, which was
yeah.
very nice of them, is about beating the boundaries.
Uh-huh.
Does that actually happen?
It does happen. Beating the bounds happens. It happens where I lived on Dartmoor. And what they do is it's just a kind of excuse for a big get-together and a party. And people of the parish walk the boundary of the parish. And they have little marker stones to mark the boundary, you know. So you say, 1 foot this side, Noel Edmonds, 1 foot this side, Prince Charles, you know, so you know where you are. And they do it, yeah, they do it about once every 2 years, I think.
And they have a few scoops on the way as they do it.
Yeah, there's kind of big party and a big picnic in the middle of the day. And
See, country life's such fun, isn't it?
it's great fun.
Isn't it? People think your standby Arga's not true. Not true.
Oh, no, it's fantastic.
I've been
fun.
handcuffed to an Arga, but I've never stood by it.
Yeah.
I won't go into that.
And that's another reason I wrote it, really, because I was kind of a bit fed up with how the country's sort of represented on telly.
Yeah.
As a slightly sinister. There's
Yeah.
always a little bit of, oh, I don't know. And you think, oh, God, it's all about people from town moving there and finding it all a bit evil. Somehow.
Exactly, all the locals are all slightly...
And, yes,
and they're
and
doing
I
strange
thought,
satanic rites.
Doesn't seem like that to me. It seems like incredible
fun.
community and good fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Really good fun.
Yeah. Should we have a look at a clip?
Please.
Bert, please.
Thank you.
Jam in Jerusalem, if you would. First
You went
reel.
with her, didn't you?
Yes.
They're good of you.
Yes, I know.
What's it like?
What, the hospital people think? Honestly, they go fine. Why?
I was thinking we've all got oldies, you know. John's mother, really. Yes. Well, it's been mooted she lived with us, but only by her.
Vicar, I love the cassock.
Yes, as one of the true faith, I find that quite appealing.
Well, as Verger told me this morning, apparently this is something of a chick magnet.
Tick magnet, I said. Tick magnet. We're up on the moor.